Hey. It's your host, Troy Smith. Welcome to the Night Lounge. The last Night Lounge episode for 2020. It won't be long. I won't be on here long because I know people out here probably actually still trying to celebrate or try to get out there and be hard-headed with no mask on to bring in the new year, you know? But it's all good. Welcome to the Night Lounge. Do me a favor, man. Do me a favor real quick. Make sure to subscribe to Night Lounge on all podcast platforms. Subscribe to Night Lounge on your YouTube channels, on YouTube, on all social media. Be sure to do that. Subscribe to the Night Lounge all over the place. All you got to do is type in NOTILOUNGE podcast on anything across the world, baby. We're going to be quick, man. This is two things you got to do in order to be successful in 2021. We're going into a new decade, a new everything. This is going to be brand new, period. And we got to make sure we go into the new age with something brand new and be ready to make it happen, man. So thank you so much for being a part of Night Lounge in 2020. We started this. I did a podcast in 2018. Changed the name now, the Night Lounge. So in 2020, we took it seriously and went head over heels with it and trying to make things happen, man. So I wanted to give you two nuggets, 2 points as we go into the new year. 2 points, man. As we go into the new year, into this new decade we got going on. 2020 has been a heck of a year for some, a bad year for a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't throw 2020 away. 2020 has been good to me in regards to doing a lot of things that I've been hoping for years to happen, to get things going and get things done. And it's been good. But some folks want to kick 2020 to the curve, kick it outside the window somewhere. And I understand. I get it. It's been a lot of years I wanted to kick outside and don't want to be a part of. But I want to give you 2 tips, man. 2 points. Number one, as we're going into 2021, getting rid of 2020, and as we're actually starting to start a brand new decade in general. Some people thought the decade started in 2020, but it actually starts 2021. But here we go. Number one thing you must do, 2 things we got to do to be successful going forward in life. The first thing is we have to forgive. I want to encourage you to forgive any and everyone that may have done you wrong. Leave that stuff in 2020. Leave all that behind us, period. I want you to forgive every last person, rather it's a job, rather it's an old relationship, anything. Forgive that person, forgive it, move on so we can be successful going forward. I want you to forgive those family members that may have stole from you. I want you to forgive that job that may have let you go. I want you to forgive the person that may have let you go. That might have been a good thing for you. I want you to forgive the job that let you go. That might have been a good thing for you because you've been complaining about that job for a long time. You've been complaining about the relationship for a long time. And now we moved on from it. So as we move forward, it's important that we forgive people. It's important that we forgive other situations that went on. Some things we could not control at all. Some things may have happened for the betterment of you and me because we've been talking about getting rid of it for a lot. You know, all that dead weight that everybody talks about, those dead weight relationships that we've been talking about doing. We've been talking about getting rid of a lot of things in general. Just forgive it and move on. Prime example. This is how funny about folks that steal from me. And sometimes the people that steal from me be your family. And it hurts. It hurt. But it is what it is. I had a cousin of mine, God rest his soul, unfortunately passed away. I was driving. I went to go see one of my family members. Matter of fact, it was my daddy. I went to go see my daddy one day years ago. This is way back. Left my car was unlocked because I went in the house only for a couple minutes. I literally went into the house for a couple minutes. Went into the house, came back out. My CD player was gone. That's how old it is. You know, people were stealing CD players back then. People ain't stealing CD players no more. My CD player was completely out of the freaking frame of my car. Not only did he just take the CD player or the person that first that we thought did it, or whoever we didn't know who did it first. Not only was the CD player gone, the whole faceplate, because I had an old school 1977 Chevy Impala. Whole faceplate was gone. I went outside. I said, oh my God, somebody got me that fast. I looked at it. I was digging through the wires like, dang, they got me. Wow, who would do that? So I just went in the house for 5 minutes. I look out my car door and I see my cousin coming up the street. He's walking down the street, coming up the street towards me. He's the only one on the street. It's like a Hollywood movie, only one out there. I said, hey, so-and-so. He said, what's up, big cuz? Hey, did you see somebody run out my car? Man, my CD player is completely gone. Guess what he did? He got in the car with me and helped me look for it. Like, dang, they got you, big dog. Going through my wires. Dang, they got you, man. Look, they cut this, they cut that. He going play for play what they could have done. Come to find out, this joker stole my CD player. And I thought that at the time, like, man, that's kind of weird. He coming up the street, no one out here. He didn't see nobody run by him or run past him. I'm sure he may have seen somebody, but we from the streets, ain't nobody snitching. I'm like, dude, did you steal my CD player? Man, I wouldn't do that. He helped me look for the CD player. He said, man, if I see somebody, dog, I got you. This joker stole my CD player, bruh. He stole my CD player, Jimmy Jim. Sometimes we got to forgive those people, even when they steal. I know family members that have done a lot of people wrong, man. Got a family member that slept with my other family member's wife. They cool to this day because you got to move on. Now, some things you get a little pissed off about. But that's how important it is to forgive and to move on, because when you hold all this resentment in, it's blocking you from the blessing that you actually may come towards you. Now you're giving off bad energy because you upset with someone that may have done something. It's good now at this time just to move on, forgive. 2020 is an opportunity now to forgive the job that let you go. I know somebody very, very close to me that actually lost their job, who complained about their job often. Lost their job. Oh my God, it was tragic. You talk to them, the encouragement, it's going to be all right and all that stuff, but nobody wants to hear that. But you say, man, it's going to be okay. Thank God this woman lost her job. Because when she lost her job, she ended up getting paid more money than she ever made in her business career ever. When she lost her job, they let her go and said, unfortunately, we got to let you go. Organization restructure. Next thing you know, she ended up getting a big severance package. In 2020, they was giving away $600. Some people was making more money at home than they were at the job. She was sad for a moment, but when you go back and look at them W-2s, because she got another job after that, not only that, her kids, when they shut all the schools down, she was at home with her children. When the kids was able to go back to school, she got a job just like that. God is real. Opportunity. She had a better opportunity and better outcome than she did before she got let go. That's what I mean by forgiving. Moving forward, because if you hold on to resentment, it could be blocking you from your next opportunity and your next blessing. Number 2, you have to understand that you got everything in your possession already. Listen to me. Number 1 is you got to forgive. Number 2, you have to realize that you have everything that you ever possibly need to do whatever you're trying to do and to go where you're trying to go, is if you actually understand that you got it in your possession right now. I love what I did. I was good at it, but it was killing me. My marriage and my relationship with my children, and God knew I would need my time with my daddy in 2020 before he died. Look at that. I can't see your face or your name on that post. I go back and look at it, but thank you so much for sharing that. There's bigger things in play than we actually may even know. If we just sit back and actually realize and reflect, like say, man, thank God that happened. But think about this. Kevin Hart, right? Y'all know about Kevin Hart. He had his own special and did it at his house. Some people are like, oh, snap, man, Kevin did his show at his house. What this taught us in 2020 is that we already have a lot of the stuff we want to get done in front of us. There's nothing worse than when I hear people that want to do something big or want to make something happen in their life new. They always got the next excuse about what they don't have, not realizing they got what they need in front of them. It's just like their relationship, when people out that you may know, or like the movies, they best friends with the opposite sex. They got a best friend that's cool with them. They see them getting dogged left and right. The best friend with them right there. Man, if I just had somebody that could treat me well, not knowing who they need and what they want is right there in front of them. That can be a talent. That can be any type of gift you may have. And instead of just saying, man, if I had this, or if I was able to do that, if I was, I would say, if you're a rapper or you're a musician, you say, man, I got these ideas with my new songs, man. But if I just had lighting, a bigger camera, and blah, blah, blah. Man, you got the most important thing in front of you right now is your phone. Everything is about visuals. You got your cell phone in your hand. That's $1,000 camera right there that has a lot of updates and new things that some digital cameras don't even have. Your cell phone has it. Get you a tripod, set it up, and freaking make a video. You can do all type of editing. Trevor, hit my boy Trevor up with you are lit. He got a new company called You Are Lit. You're Now Lit or something like that. He will help you edit your video on your phone. That's how easy it is now to do a lot of things if you just realize that you got everything you need in your possession right now. You don't have to worry about all the glitz and glams. You go on these videos and go on these different things on YouTube, and you try to start your own podcast show, your own TV show, your own whatever. You can do it right now. Kevin Hart did a show at his house. People was blown away. Oh my God, he had a show at his house. How many times you had a Christmas party at your house? How many people was ever in your apartment when you did a Christmas party? You can do the same thing. You're a comedian. You should do a show at your crib now. There's no excuse about anything and about anything at all about getting something done. You keep talking about it, getting in a relationship. Look around you. Your best friend that you've been looking at and sharing all your problems with, he or she might be your next relationship right there. It might be the final relationship, because what they always say in relationships, they must be your best friend first. That's two things, man. I know the new year about to come in on the East Coast. I wanted to make sure I holler at my people and everyone before we get ready to get started. But look, man, do me a favor. Do two things. These two things right here help you be successful in 2021 and going forward. Forgive. I know it's hard to do. I'm still working on it every day as well on certain things and certain people, but I got to forgive in order to move forward. Number two, realize you got the things you need, the possession. You have it all in your possession right now to do whatever you want to do. Whatever that is, you got in your possession right now. You want to do videos or do music, take your phone out your pocket and start recording. Start recording even on your voice, because they got a lot of apps that help you make an album on your phone. No more excuses, man. 2021 is new. 2020 is gone. And we're starting a new decade, man. Remember, the true outcome of having a mindset of successful thinking is having an unwavering expectation of successfully achieving a predetermined goal, knowing that the outcome was supposed to happen. The two most important currencies in life are time and relationships. Remember that. Time you got to invest wisely, because you cannot get it back. Relationships get you places that money can't buy. Quit worrying about how much money it's going to be. Get some relationships in place and get some value. You'll be taken care of, man. You have a good New Year's. Happy New Year to you. Remember to subscribe to the Night Lounge on all social media platforms, YouTube, all that stuff, all podcast platforms. Subscribe to the Night Lounge, man. I appreciate you. Bless you. Holla.